Still here. Thanks for coming. I'm not sure if I need this microphone or not, but it's probably easier that way. My colleague Sharif Lotfi will translate to Arabic so that we'll make sure that the information does get through.
أنا مترجم مساء النور فلو في أي استفسارات أو في أي حاجة واضحة ومفهومة محتاج الكلام بتاعه.
Okay, so I do want to thank you to come and join us today to hear about Cisco, what we have been up to, what our priorities are, and we're making a couple of announcements today, which I think will be quite exciting for the market in Egypt.
أولاً أحب أشكركم لحضوركم والاهتمام بسيسكو والتقريرات بتاعتنا وإحنا النهارده هنشارك معاكم شوية إعلانات لمنتجات جديدة وتقريرات جديدة هنطلعها في الفترة الجاية.
When you came in, you saw there were a lot of people, and we have several rooms where we gave a conference today. Cisco invited for an event. We invited customers about collaboration and data center and virtualization.
أكيد وأنتوا داخلين شفتوا عدد الناس اللي كان موجود، احنا دعينا ناس العملاء بتوعنا عشان يحضروا مؤتمر على التكنولوجي بتاعت collaboration, data center virtualization.
And we were quite surprised that especially after yesterday's very unfortunate events in Port Said, that many people still showed up. We expected 250 people to come, and we had approximately somewhere between 450 and 500 people today.
كانت مفاجأة سارة لينا رغم الأحداث المؤسفة بتاعت امبارح في بورسعيد إن احنا نشوف حضور كبير بالشكل ده. كنا متوقعين حوالي 250 شخص إلا إن احنا حسب حساباتنا احنا شفنا 450 500 شخص حضروا النهارده. فالرقم كان مفاجأة كبيرة بالنسبة لنا.
During the event, we were thinking if we should still go ahead with the event or cancel it. We started the session today with 1 minute of silence for the people that died yesterday.
احنا ترددنا النهارده هل نكمل المؤتمر بتاعنا ولا احنا نلغيه، وابتدينا بدقيقة إحداد على أرواح الناس اللي ماتت امبارح في الأحداث.
So we did decide to go forward with the event. And what we felt is that compared to about a year ago, people are ready to go back to work, are ready to innovate, are ready to drive collaboration solutions, data center solutions, and the topics we had today were very relevant.
فخدنا قرار إن احنا هنستأنف المؤتمر بتاعنا مش هنوقف حاجة، وكنا سعداء إن احنا حسينا إن مقارنة بالسنة اللي فاتت بقى في اهتمام من العملاء إن هم يبتدوا يرجعوا الشغل تاني وإن هم يبتدوا يستثمروا وقتهم ويستثمروا معارفهم في المجالات اللي احنا اتكلمنا فيها النهارده زي collaboration والdata center.
We just at Cisco finished our second quarter. The official announcement will happen within next week. So right now we are in what we call the quiet period. So I will not be able to talk about growth numbers or about our revenue that we just achieved. I would very much love to do that, but I'm not allowed to do that.
احنا لسه خاتمين الربع الثاني بتاع السنة المالية بتاعتنا من كام يوم، واحنا حاليا في فترة اسمها فترة صامتة غير مصرحين فيها إن احنا نلغي بأي بيانات عن الأرباح بتاعتنا أو النمو بتاع الشركة بصفة عامة. بالتالي التزام
السهم يعني سهم الشركة؟
لا سهم مع بس مع سهم كان مع الأرباح والوايد وكل شيء. فاحنا كلنا ملتزمين بالفترة الصامتة دي ومش محتاجين ان احنا نتكلم عن الحاجات دي إلا إن احنا كنا نحب إن احنا نشارك معاك البيانات دي بس يمكن خلال أسبوع نقدر نديكم معلومات أكتر.
But at the same time, we are still able to make two announcements today about data center and VXI and collaboration. So we have two presenters today. One presenter is Sharif Lotfi talking about VXI, virtual desktop.
Virtual experience.
virtual experience infrastructure.
إلا إن إحنا عندنا النهارده يعني إحنا سعداء إن إحنا عندنا 2 متحدثين هيقدموا ليكوا برزنتيشنز واحدة على الداتا سنتر اللي هو محمد عبد الله وأنا شريف لطفي هقدم تكنولوجي جديدة بنسميها الفيرتشوال اكسبيرينس انفراستراكشر وهي المفهوم بتاع سيسكو هي الفيرتشوال ديسكتوب انتجريشن.
Today's event is very significant for us. We had expected about 250 people to come, and we had somewhere between 450 and 500 people attending our conference. The conference was from all different sectors. It is what brings people together is the areas of innovations that we exhibited today. It's around collaboration, it's about data center and cloud and virtual desktop. And this is something which is relevant for all types of customers, be it small to medium business, to large enterprises, and also service providers. The new technology helps to increase productivity and to become more competitive against other organizations both within Egypt and also outside of Egypt. So it can help. It also makes collaboration easier. You get freed from just being at your office, at your PC when you communicate, share files, to be also able to do that when you're on the move. You have a device, any device, where you can see if someone is present or not, rather than knowing how to, if I want to reach you, rather than knowing your number, I just click on your name. And you can, before setup, if you want to have the call on your mobile phone or somewhere else. So telepresence has, we've made a number of improvements and innovations also in telepresence. We have expanded, you have seen the telepresence system live. We have now the high end, which are the dedicated telepresence rooms, but you can also connect it with smaller systems from the Tentberg acquisition. And we also have software clients for PCs and cameras which sit on top of your laptop. So all of this now can collaborate and be part of the same on one platform, even on an iPad. On the iPad you can connect with video to the telepresence, and as well the Cisco CIOS tablet which we presented today. So the CIOS is a tablet computer, but it's not designed for the consumer. It's a device which is for enterprises, which is for business users. There are a lot of advantages for the IT managers of organizations. Previously they had to install servers and applications on each one of the PCs for each employee. Now this can be deployed all centrally in a data center, and the tablet is like the window into the PC or the Macintosh. So you have a virtualized machine, and all the upgrades of the software happen centrally, one time, and it's applicable for everyone at the same time. Even if you have 10,000 employees, you only do it once, and the employees have the information on the tablet. Another area why this becomes important is data security, because the data does not reside on the tablet. The tablet is merely the interface to show you. It's like the PC monitor you have. It doesn't have the intelligence, but it gives you access to the information. It's much cheaper to deploy, but more importantly, a lot of the cost, about 60% of the overall cost of a PC, is the maintenance and operation of the PC, not just the hardware of buying it. And this is really the area where we envision that the cost of that gets cut down into half or even less. So for organizations it makes a lot of sense, and we had a number of customers also in Egypt who decided to not go forward with the purchase of dedicated PCs. Today there was one customer, unfortunately I can't name him yet. He was about to buy iPads for all of his staff, and he has now decided that he's going to go forward with the CIOS, because it will be much easier for him as a company. In banking. Okay. In banking. And then you can also see that in terms of the data security, all the banking information is kept in their servers and can be kept secure. And at the same time, the employees have access to all the computing power and the information they need. And at the same time, what CIOS also does, it's part of the collaboration. When we talked about video conferencing and telepresence, the CIOS can also with one click connect you to one of those sessions. So essentially when you're in the office you can put the CIOS into a cradle, and it's connected to, for example, to a monitor, but you can take it with you, and then you have all the communications on the road. What I see is that after the revolution, a lot of the purchases have been postponed, but the requirements have not stopped. The requirements, the amount of data people use, is continuing to increase. So what we see is that a lot of those postponements eventually have reached a point where you don't have enough bandwidth, and where organizations are now coming back and looking at upgrading their infrastructure. That we had 450 to 500 people at this conference today listening to Cisco's message in the area of collaboration, data and virtualization is a sign that it's very relevant. And a lot of those discussions I had with many of the customers were about them being very actively looking at increasing their productivity in the companies and looking for ways how Cisco can help them. I think there are external factors that we cannot influence, and then there are areas that we can influence. So some of the political factors that play a role we obviously cannot influence, and we do not influence. But what we do see in terms of the adoption rate, if you think about how people, especially after the revolution, want to get connected, they want to have access to the internet. They have seen the benefit it can bring. So from that perspective, and based on the discussions we are having with both service providers and also with consumers and enterprises, is that most of them are planning to do upgrades. So I think it will be a net positive for Egypt and also for the IT industry as a whole. So we have also reorganized our structure in the region, and what we have done is I now am also responsible for Libya and also for the United Nations globally. And at a time when Egypt and Libya was going through the revolution and post-revolution, rather than reducing the staff to match the amount of revenue we get, we have leveraged the team to work on, for example, the United Nations in Africa and globally. So that has helped to keep the top talent, and at the same time the synergies work in all directions. So now for Libya, for example, we have made a much larger pool of experts available from Cisco, so that now we are able to help that country as well to rebuild healthcare, education, telecommunications, and so on. So overall, the restructuring that we have done is, in my mind, very positive. I cannot talk because of the quiet period about the numbers, but I can say that it had a very positive impact to have a portfolio of the countries and also this global account to really leverage the synergies. So it has been very good for us.